If you're gonna start a business and you're gonna try to pursue the American dream, things aren't always gonna be easy. You're just gonna have to get up and make yourself do it. Nothing comes easily when you're a business owner. I've known a couple people personally that have tried to pursue starting their own business, but they give up once their first failure happens. And the thing is that if you're going to be a business owner and have freedom and have money and actually pursue what is the quote-unquote American dream, you're going to have a lot of successes, but you're also going to have a ton of failures. And you just have to keep picking yourself back up and making things happen. If you don't stay committed to achieving your dream, then it's not gonna come. Before I started working with NPE, I didn't know where my paycheck was gonna come from the next month or how much it was going to be for. Now I can forecast my income, and it's great. The other thing is that I have staff working for me, so I have more freedom, which is amazing. I actually, went to India to get married 6 months ago and was able to leave my business for an entire month, and everything was taken care of. So that was pretty exciting. I never would have been able to do those things if NPE hadn't set me up for success. I'm Kristen Nolan, and I run I Love My Body Fitness boot camps in San Francisco, California. I got started in fitness when I was 3 years old. My mom took me to my first ballet class, and then I danced all the way up until I went to college. After college, I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I actually went traveling around Europe for 2 years. I waitressed and came back from that trip just totally refreshed and ready to get into the working world. So I got a job at this LASIK company, and the lady that I ended up working for was a complete nightmare. She pretty much drove my self-esteem to below zero, and that's no joke. And I'd always been a pretty confident person, so it was mind-blowing that someone could do that to me. So one day I was looking up some different jobs online, and I saw a job opening for Lululemon Athletica, which was like the happiest place on earth. They, they hired me for their Christmas season. And the thing about working for them is that they actually want you to start taking steps to meet some of your life goals, which I totally didn't have. They gave me a Brian Tracy CD, and I never set a goal before in my life, never listened to a self-help CD before in my life, but when I listened to this CD, I did every single thing that Brian Tracy was saying to do. I wrote down every single goal that I had, every single passion, and everything ended up pointing to fitness. And then I ended up getting my certification finally 6 months later, and that's where all the fun started. I got to start training clients. I did that for about a year and started realizing that I wasn't making any money. So I came across our NPE's Member of the Year, Audra Baker's website, and at the time she was working with another fitness marketing company. So I looked them up and found out that they were helping people build boot camps. And I was like, boot camps, that's a good idea. Why don't I just get a whole big group fitness program going? And of course, the other guys were making it sound so easy to do. They were just pretty much saying that you could build up a camp of 20 people, charge them $97 and just, fill it up pretty easily just through referrals. And I was thinking, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. So I ended up actually moving out of my place in San Francisco and going to my parents' house so that I could start, building up this boot camp and everything. So I had to drive into the city at 5 a.m., teach my boot camp classes, go drive all around San Francisco to teach my personal training clients, and then I would have a break. So I would go to a parking lot and sleep in my car. Right now, we are in the Whole Foods parking lot in Potrero in San Francisco, California. And this spot, right there on the end, is where I used to come to sleep. And I'm laughing. I'm laughing right now, but before, well, now I'm kind of crying. Before, it was really tough. I used to come here and sleep like every day for like 3 hours in my car. And I used to park there because I thought nobody would see me. Like, it was kind of around the corner in like stealth mode. And I remember at one point I literally looked at who is my husband now, he was my boyfriend at the time, and I was just like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I think I'm gonna have to just give it all up. And that's when I actually talked to Audra. I actually called her the next day and I said, you know what, I need something that's gonna grow my business fast. I'm like, I can't keep doing this commuting crap. I need to get into the city again. I need to really make this happen. And I was so determined, and Audra told me about NPE. I called NPE the very next day and got on the phone with Camellia. It was so funny because Audra had already sold me on the concept of NPE. I just, needed to sign up basically. And Camellia was like, okay, well, you need to fill out, this whole application and all this stuff. And half the things on the application I had no idea how to answer. I just knew that I wanted to be the best, and I knew that NPE was going to make me the best. And so I just, filled out whatever I could and just faxed it on in, I think that day. And Camellia called me, she did an interview, and I'm just like, okay, can we stop talking? I just want to sign up. Like, I just knew that this was going to be the answer to my questions, and it was. Every system that NPE has provided for me has been a huge game changer for me. I never studied anything that had to do with business in college, so I was really starting from square one as a business owner. I had no idea how to hire staff. They gave me a system how to hire staff. I had no idea how to make sales happen. They gave me a system how to make sales happen. I had no idea how to market. They told me exactly how to put multiple poles in the water so that you can market. I had no idea how to get an admin on board, and they showed me how to do that. There isn't one system that I have right now that NPE didn't have something to do with. When I first started with NPE, and before that, I was making about $3,000 to $4,000 a month total, gross. Now I'm making between $10,000 and $12,000 a month regularly, and it's been that way since the beginning of 2011. Being a part of the VIP community has been amazing for me because I feel like I always have somebody to call if I have a question about anything regarding my business or even just regarding life. I mean, they have had so much experience, and I look up to them, all the VIP people, with such admiration, and I just want to be better. They make me better. My advice to anybody who's looking to start a business is to call NPE right away. I mean, don't waste any time, basically. You're gonna waste a lot of time and a lot of money trying to figure out things on your own. You can't do it without a coach. The best business people in the world have coaches, and everybody needs one. So my advice would be just to call them right away and save yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of hassle.